Hi rollers, this is part 2 of the May NAFO truck handover event, and in this one I talked to an officer from 80th Airborne Brigade. His name is Yuri. His story is interesting. It has a rabbit in it. You'll see it at some point. I also showed the rest of the trucks that I did not show in the first part, so in this one you will see a lot of NAFO trucks too. And I talked to many friends like Bill, Jemile, John, and others. So this one is going to be around 46 minutes long, but you'll see a lot of stuff in it. And it seemed pretty interesting to me, so my friends, please enjoy. How you doing, John?
I'm okay, thank you very much.
How was the trip? I heard it was all smooth. Can you hold it closer,
Yeah,
please? Thank you. I'll
I'm
put
gonna
it on the
forget,
coat,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't let me walk away with it.
That's why they actually invented these clamps, because people always forget to hold it close to their mouth.
Yeah, you start
need to put.
gesturing. Yeah,
Let's go review the trucks together.
yeah, of course.
The rest of them. Of course, we are not reviewing the all of them. Oh, let's show this one real quick. So this is Jake 107, guys. Russian soldiers, go fuck yourselves. This one says. It says it in Russian, so Russian soldiers
right, so they can understand it.
Could understand this.
I'm going to take a picture of that. That's the problem we have with trying to translate things into Ukrainian, and sometimes it doesn't work. The translation isn't the same thing.
Yes,
doesn't mean the same thing.
Yeah, this one is. This one is another Toyota Hilux, I guess, and it's one of the best vehicles out there.
From
Britain. From Britain.
Yeah.
And I think the market in Britain is still more filled with pickup trucks than the European market.
Right.
I mean, the continental European market, because I think Britain is an island, yes, but I still feel it as part of Europe. Do you feel it as a part of Europe?
Yeah, of course I do, yes. My wife is German, so we've got close connections to the continent.
That's cool. This one is 629. Nice. So, another one.
Somebody...
Love and glory to the heroes of Ukraine.
Man,
what's that? Okay, this one is actually the Pardon, I guess. And it's Jake 116. You see, guys, how trucks are just going there to work on the front line. Maybe, no, not even maybe, for sure not today, but definitely in just a few days it's going to be working on the front line.
Yeah.
This one is from Dech, and this is Dech number 8. Thank you guys for making this happen. It's really cool what Dech Battalion is doing. Do you know about them, John?
I've met some of the guys, on other convoys.
Yeah.
This was was part of their Easter campaign, was it?
It's their Easter campaign, pretty good one. And Dech Battalion of the 69th Infantry Brigade is doing a good job. And this one, they were raising funds for 3 trucks. It's pretty good. Do you speak English?
A little bit.
A little bit. Maybe you want to talk to us? What do you think?
What I think about what?
About just talking to us for a bit. You're receiving one of the trucks, right?
Yes.
My name is Rick Yaroslav. What is your name?
Yuri.
Yuri. So I speak Ukrainian, and I can translate something if you forget some English words. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Now this is John. He's from Great Britain. You can see that Great Britain stands with Ukraine.
Yuri.
Yuri. Yuri, can you please tell us a bit about yourself? Where are you from, and when did you join the army?
Чи може я
If I can put it here. Було б круто, якщо ви попрактикували трошки англійську, бо мені так буде легше, не треба буде перекладати. А якщо щось будете забувати, якісь слова, я допоможу без проблем.
Okay, I am from 80 Brigade. It's from Lviv region, and I was born in Lviv and live in Lviv.
So you're in the Airborne Brigade, 80th Brigade. Wow. So you've been in a lot of hotspots, I can imagine.
Yes.
And what is your position in the army? Яка, да. Ну, або
I'm in
спеціалізація
the
більше.
artillery.
Artillery, nice. What are you doing, if it's not a secret, in the artillery?
Я заступник командира дивізіону артилерійського, не знаю, як це сказати англійською.
I'm a deputy commander of the... I'm commander's deputy of the artillery division. How many people are in artillery division? I always wondered.
Nearby 200.
Around 200. So basically, you're commanding, well, helping to command the 200
Yeah.
people. That's a lot of people. When did you join the army? What year was that?
I don't know, maybe I'm supporter of football.
What do you mean? Ні, я маю на увазі, в якому році доєдналися до армії?
Мені чомусь здалося, що ви питаєте, типу, що мені, коли я зрозумів, що я, типу, військовий, типу, з того боку.
Ви маєте на увазі, коли ви... Я трошки заплутався тепер.
Менше з тим.
So,
80 Brigade, in 2022.
so in the beginning of the full-scale invasion, на початку повномасштабки. And so you volunteered. То ви доброволець, да? Ви пішли добровольцем. And what were you doing in the very beginning? Were you an officer right away, or you were maybe climbing up from the soldier or sergeant? Ви одразу офіцером були, чи... or you were like...
No, I'm just businessman, but I have in the university army cafedra.
I also don't know how to translate that word. So basically in the universities we have that military education. I think it is optional, because when I was in the university I did not go through it. But if we have that specialty there, we basically can become officers after in the times of war, right? So, so did you become an officer right away in the beginning of the full-scale invasion, or was it later?
Ну, я прийшов лейтенантом, а зараз я вже майор.
So I started as a lieutenant, and then I am a major right now. Then I'm curious what you were doing before the full-scale invasion.
Businessman, plumber.
You're a businessman. Plumber?
Yeah.
Nice. So you had your own plumbing business?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Was it like a company, or just you and maybe someone else?
Company.
Nice. So it was in Lviv, right?
Yeah.
Good. Can you... Oh, look at the cool cat there.
Yeah.
Do you, by the way, like cats or dogs more?
I have interesting story. In the Kurs district last year, I found in the Russia like this red bunny, and now he is in my house in Lviv.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wow, so
and I
you
show
took him.
you
Bunny from
You rescued the cat.
from
Russia.
Kursk.
Yeah.
No, he rescued a bunny.
Oh, a rabbit.
rabbits. Yeah.
Rabbit.
That's cool.
He's red color like this cat.
Can we
I see,
maybe
yes.
make it bigger? I want to show it here too. Look at it. Look at him, guys. It's a big one. It's a pretty big rabbit. Він навіть схожий на... Ні, він не дикий, мабуть, да? Якийсь домашній.
Ні, це він декоративний. І так от по дому вже гасає.
It's a decorative one, and it is really running around the house pretty fast. That's he dropped. Oh my god, it's a fun. It's really interesting and funny story. Thank you.
And
for
I have
that.
the first video with him, and I show you. Just if that's interesting, I don't know.
It is very interesting. Please show it. I think people in general love fluffy things: bunnies, cats, dogs. Not even. They shouldn't even be fluffy. They should just be animals, right? Okay. And
This is first video, but a little bit time.
This was when you found him.
It's in the Russia.
Yeah.
so it's
It's
in
first
Kursk
time I
Oblast.
see. Yeah.
So, was it left at a house? Had the people evacuated and left the rabbit behind?
Yeah, my friend and at now my wife is what he's have Ukrainian passport
Nice.
and very good
So
story.
it was de-Russified, it was, I think. Дерусифіковане його було.
Yeah.
Basically, it was. John, do you have some questions to Yuri? I'm curious.
No, I like to see these kind of things with animals that are rescued because it just shows that you aren't just invading a place and destroying everything. There are pets are rescued. There are lots of charities that are rescuing pets and feeding stray animals as well, which I've always been impressed by. It just shows the humanity of the Ukrainians.
Also, the people there, civilians. I know that our soldiers were providing them with humanitarian
That's right,
aid
as well,
constantly.
yeah.
You maybe also know of some of those stories.
В нас he have too much dogs and cats in Donetsk district, and everywhere where we have it's too much
To help.
animals, and it's very good because dogs it's very I don't know щирі.
Shitty?
Ну, щирі
Shitty.
собаки.
Okay, dogs are very. Okay, shitty. Це важке слово.
Dogs don't lie.
They are very honest. They are very honest.
Ah, right.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't lie. Yeah.
Cats lie a bit, right?
Cats, it's like a woman.
Mischievous.
Okay. Mysterious cats. I also wanted to give you something real quick. John, can you please hold this for a second? Take it here. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you about myself. I'm from Makivka, Donetsk Oblast. My name is Yaroslav. I told you why Rick. Yeah, they call me Rick because Yaroslav is Yarik and Yarik is Rick. So I called myself Rick, the Ukrainian, and I'm also raising funds for these trucks together with my community. And I would like to give you my patch, Rick the Ukrainian.
Rick.
And I also would like to thank you for your service and all of you guys from all my community. Thank you very much for your service. We really appreciate it, and it's an honor to be a part of this initiative, also raise funds for the trucks and hand them over to soldiers, to whoever needs them. So it is, well, it's an honor. Thank you very much, John,
okay.
for helping me with that. And I don't know, I always have a lot of questions, but I wonder if you have time for us. Do you have time for us?
I don't know. I must going to the road for car and interview, and I don't know.
Yeah. Then let's
Maybe
just-
after.
Yeah, maybe. Let's then talk about the car for 2 minutes, okay? So this one is provided by Dech. You probably heard of them, right? When they were handing over the truck. And this one I can see is also right-wheel drive, and it's what, a Hilux, also, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Toyota's Hilux are one of the best trucks out there, right?
I think yes.
I think you guys will be pretty satisfied with this one.
Thank you.
No, I mean, я питаю, типу, ви будете задоволені, да, їм?
Yes.
Доволі.
We have too much Hilux Toyota, and this is very good vehicle.
It is indeed. And yeah, so Dach, thank you guys for constantly working on this and starting the new campaigns. Кажу дякую Даху за те, що вони постійно кампанії нові стартують. Dach 8. So це 8-ма вже їхня машина. Круто. So, Yuri, I don't know what to say more. I will probably go around and show more trucks to people. I am very grateful to you for defending Ukraine, for well, also talking to me for a bit. Thank you.
Thank you too for this car. It's very neat it's like too much destroyed cars, and
Yeah.
it's very big problem. And thank you for.
Well, in this case, I'm not the one who you should be thanking, but we thank 69th Infantry Brigade. They're
Yeah.
doing a really good
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
Okay, then I will shake your hand once again, and thank you very much for your service once again. And John, I think
Nice to meet you.
you
Nice to
also would
meet you
like to do
too.
that. Okay, Yuri, then we go and show a bit more of the
Okay.
trucks. Thank you
Good
very much.
luck.
I'll just take the microphone.
Oh, okay.
I always forget it on people. Bye, Yuri. Nice to meet you. Okay, John, whenever you're ready, let's go and continue showing the trucks. And yeah, this one is 80th Brigade, artillery of that brigade. Jemile, good to see you.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm
How's
good.
your day?
Pretty good. Say a few words
We're
to the
having
world.
a big convoy today with a lot of foreign driver volunteers coming today from different countries. It's UK, it's Estonia, of course. Like I cannot name even like how many countries we probably have today. It's around almost 30 trucks coming, and some for medical needs, some for the drone units, for artillery brigades. So, like, it's a lot of work. And a lot of guys are getting aid today, some of them getting drones, like, so everyone looks quite happy today, which is nice. The weather is not so terrible, which is also nice.
Yeah, it could be much worse.
Oh yeah, we could have airstrikes right now as we had last night and
Oh, yeah.
in like at 7 a.m. So it was quite interactive for our foreign friends. Unfortunately, not that the way that we would want to welcome guys and girls that coming to support us. But we have what we have.
I think a lot of Ukrainian supporters will come here no matter the drones, no matter the missile attacks, and John is one of them.
Yeah, it hasn't deterred me from coming.
Yeah. I know that you will be coming no matter what, and most of the drivers are like that. So
yeah. For some of them, it's the first experience, so probably for some of them, it's stressful. But at the same time, we warn everyone about the situation, of course. And the funny part that Putin said that it will be ceasefire these days, which is like
From six,
totally,
right?
yeah, it's like totally false and like complete Russian lies, as it always goes on and on.
Yeah, it's what they're best at, lying. And I also noticed
I just saw
this.
Yeah.
Please do not photograph me.
Yeah, please do not do that. And then I'm doing some comments right here.
Yes. So I know that you have a lot of work, so I cannot hold you here for long, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I see you around. I was actually late today because I really needed some sleep after this night, after
enough.
the missile attack. So I was like, I set myself an alarm. I woke up and did not even notice how I turned off the alarm. Then I just went back to sleep.
Mechanically, because like we do not even, our nervous system do not
Yeah.
like.
It happens automatically,
Yeah.
right? So we just don't recognize that. Okay, Jemile, it was
see you
really
later.
cool to talk
See you
to
later,
you. See you
alligator.
later. Okay, we were going around showing trucks, so we're gonna go and show more. Let's go, John. We have some of them that, I think we need to start from that side and come back to these because people are handing over the truck there. And And I want to put the microphone. Oh no, probably I'll hold it here because I see some people that might be wanting to talk into the microphone in a second. Hey, we have some familiar faces here. some friends.
Rick the Ukrainian, it's a pleasure to see you again in such a short time span.
Hi, Colin. Let me shake your hand. Take this one, please.
Okay, thank you.
Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
And Stefan, you of course.
Hi guys.
Hi, I'm Rick. Christine, nice to meet you. Are you okay to be on the camera?
Yeah.
Awesome. Christine, where are you from?
From Kyiv.
From Kyiv. So you're Ukrainian.
Yes, I'm Ukrainian.
I'm Yaroslav.
Yeah, I know. I know you as a Ukrainian. I think from a podcast, from a Silicon Curtain podcast.
Silicon Curtain.
Yeah.
You watch Silicon Curtain?
Yeah, I've been on the podcast once. Yeah.
So you're also a speaker.
Sort of, sort of accidental. A speaker, accidental fundraiser.
What do you do? Where do you work? What do you do?
Well, I work. I co-run a law firm, but as any Ukrainian these days, I also do some volunteering and raising funds and all of that stuff. And promoting Ukrainian cause, mostly on LinkedIn. So you can find me. You can find me on LinkedIn. Yeah, that's how we connected with the Bear brothers here.
If you see some of our posts, then you might see Christina supporting us in the comment section.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm happy to support. Yeah.
The brothers are awesome. I had the stream with them yesterday, and we were talking about their battalion. So that's the truck that you brought,
That's the
guys,
truck.
right?
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Called it Sanctions on Wheels.
Sanctions on
Sanctions
wheels?
on wheels.
I really like it. Look at this, guys. It also has that signature, Sanctions on Wheels. And there's some candy here. Just one candy. Does it have...
More than one candy. Lots of
Notably
candies.
a red poppy. So maybe
Red
it has
poppy.
some poppy
That
seeds
looks cute.
in it.
It looks cute. So.
Yeah, it does.
Like a little bow tie on that.
But yeah, of course, guys, this is not only that cookie. You can see a lot of sweets there. And some drones also. So this is Mavic, which one?
Mavic 3T.
3T.
Mavic 3T. Drone detector, and also we have a part of the night vision package here. So,
what if we open it up and show it a bit? What do you think?
we can do that.
Is it okay?
Colin, can you open up the?
By the way, I like how you attached the patch here. Did not really attach it. Okay.
It's semi-attached.
I thought you were using maybe some glue. I don't know.
It's for demonstration purposes.
Okay, so they're not heading out with a patch like that.
Here we
Okay,
have
some
the
envelope.
night vision device.
Uh-huh.
Here we have the night vision device. And this concludes my knowledge on this topic.
That's it. Thank you. We can close it.
It's very cool in the case.
Yeah, but our
This
night
is
vision package has two of these devices, two red dots that are compatible with night vision. So the idea is that you can use a shotgun with night vision, and then you can take out drones that are.
Your truck is going to be handed over right now. That's pretty cool.
Yes. So I think we have to do this interview.
Yeah, you got to be busy now.
Yes.
So I am.
Nice to see you guys.
I'm gonna talk to you a bit later, and we'll review this truck more. Look, 4 flags here. That's pretty cool. One of them is Ukrainian, and the guys are gonna be officially handing over the truck right now, and their patch is flying away. Well, I lost John, I guess. Well, this truck is Freedom for Ukraine, and it's pretty cool, and it's from Bears Battalion. Bears. Bear Battalion in this case. This one is anti-JR 53 Alanoskua 1944. No, sorry, not from. It's the signature there. But this one is Suomi Battalion. Finnish people provided this one. And it is pretty cool. 637. Hi. How you doing? A lot of work today. 29 trucks.
Yeah, it's a lot of trucks, but
All of them being handed over?
I think so. I'm not taking any home.
Okay, no. I mean, sometimes soldiers cannot come and take the truck. So sometimes you need to translate 29 interviews. Sometimes you need to translate like half of them or 2/3 of them.
Well, I'm lucky this time because very many of them are English speaking, and so I just get to listen and enjoy.
Can you please remind my viewers your name?
My name is Larissa.
Larissa.
Yes.
And Larissa is Ukrainian American, I guess.
That is true.
And she's, working as a translator here. Can I say working? Or is
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I work as a translator.
She's every time here on these convoys, no matter the weather is, she is helping with translation of the interviews right there during the interviews themselves, and that's a pretty cool work, and I admire you for that because I know that it's not easy to translate everything correctly and fully, you know. So
Thank you. Yeah,
thank
I
you very much for
appreciate
your work.
it. I'm very happy.
By the way, do you have my patch? You probably gotta start
So now I'm here with the Bear brothers
working.
who have
Ah,
fundraised for a truck.
is this guy speaking English?
No. And so committed.
Okay, so I'm not standing in the way. Okay, so 637, that one is 633. Bear Battalion truck is 633. You will see the interview of, that interview that is happening right now, that is being recorded right now. You will see it on the 69 Sniffing Brigade channel. And every interview, by the way, Vladislava is there. Every interview is in their regular every month video of the NAFO truck convoy. It's usually like only a month after it has been recorded, but I don't think it is what? It's totally okay to wait for that interview, right? Duty, honor, country, Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. So this one is also from the real Statue of Liberty. And we have Harold there. Okay, so nice truck. Which one is that? I think this thing is a bit should be fixed, and it is being fixed. 627 Toyota Hilux, pretty cool. So this one is once again from this campaign, and one truck closer to victory. Signature on this side. Some tires as always. Another truck from Jake Bro campaign. Thank you, defenders of freedom, justice, and democracy. We look up to your dedication. Thank you. Greetings from Switzerland. It's really cool signature here, and I know that Swiss people support us a lot. And Adrian, here's a regards to you, sending it from me and all the Ukrainians. Jake 111, but not only you. It's just that you're one of the people I know personally from Switzerland. 645. One of the big supporters, not just people. Martin Bissek, also hello to you. Another Swiss supporter, and Marino too. So we have a lot of friends there. Whoa, nice back, and they don't have the hood, but some of the guys don't need it. Invictus, Jake Bro. So this one is 112. Also, it's a Volkswagen. I think it might be an Amarok. I'm not sure though. They are taking off the model letters, if we can call it like that. So this next truck is only one way, and it was raced by Canadian battalion. I don't know if Canadian group calls them a battalion, but that's a tradition. That's why I think they do. This one is a left-wheel drive. So, but what is it? Це також L200, да? Такий бампер якийсь незвичайний у неї. Чи ні?
Це новіше, сварка.
Ага. Yeah, so it's a tuned L200. Interesting one. Є у вас бажання та час поспілкуватися? Супер. Зараз я тоді ще два покажу і повернусь до вас. Дякую. Jake 117. This one, guys, is L200. Never give up. Support Ukraine. And this Brooklyn taxi company is the next truck, and this one is from the campaign Americans Care. I noticed that one, and I know that a lot of Americans care. Thank you guys for caring. Thank you for being big supporters of Ukraine. This one is a right-wheel drive, number 640. and it is a pretty good truck, as all of them, actually, because you can't find bad trucks here. They choose the best of them. Some cool fellas on the sides, Svetia, Memor, MMXXV. I think that's a number in Latin, right? And this seems to be Latin too. So tell me in the comments how can we translate that? It's just to engage you more in the comments, you know. Ukraine Matters. Oh, this one is from this campaign, Ukraine Matters campaign. It's pretty cool, and I like this patch. It was a good one. So this one is another Toyota Hilux. Here we have Jake Bro, number 113, and keep booking Vatniks from Sean Renard and Project Constantine. Amazing, Project Constantine. Thank you for that. I need to do a stream with you guys. Missed you. And yeah, this one is also Jake Bro's truck. But here we have the one that we already reviewed. It's the one from Thomas, this one, and the Onion Farmer also. So this one has an awesome Churchill there at the front. I wanted to open to show it to you, but it is closed. So I would like to talk to those soldiers that I approached, but Alex is talking to them already, and I need to say hello to Alex then.
One load of trucks come from a Swedish mine, so hello, mate.
Hi Alex, good to see you.
Good to see you. So we know that the trucks are in good condition.
I let him talk to them, and then I will approach them once again. So I need to wait to not interrupt the conversation. You know, I would not like to interrupt the conversation, but anyway, I can put it on pause right now because I've shown you all the trucks that did not leave yet. Some of them left already, so I did not show you all the 29 in this one because I was late here today, and I need to also show one more that I didn't show yet, and maybe also that one, I'm not sure. But here's another one. It's a cool Toyota Land Cruiser 633, sorry, 32, that's 2 there. It's Jake number 110, cool truck. These are also very good trucks. Also Toyota, you know, Toyota is one of the best brands out there, car brands, I mean. So, okay, maybe I need to go grab a cookie and talk to Bill too. Bill,
how are we
good to
today?
see you once again. We already hugged, guys. This is why
Yes,
we're
we
not
did.
hugging this time.
Hey guys.
How you doing, my friend?
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. I heard those ballistic missiles in the night.
I did too.
You did too, and the drones then. And
In the morning, there was a lot of aircraft activity.
And that's actually the time of that ceasefire that Putin started from 6th of, which was yesterday, right? 6th of May. So it's really...
He has a different understanding. What is a ceasefire? Ceasefire means don't shoot at him. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it means. So I'm just, you know, I don't know, I'm a bit off, I think. I had more sleep than because of that I overslept and came here later today, but I don't know, but I already talked to some soldiers, to some awesome volunteers like you. we did not talk much though. So tell me, how are you doing? How was the trip? And by the way, guys, we're doing the stream with Bill tomorrow.
We're gonna do that's right tomorrow evening if we're gonna.
Yeah, you thought I forgot?
No. I gotta keep my days straight. That's all.
Okay.
I knew we're doing. But okay. Same venue.
Olenka did not reply, so
Okay,
I
but-
think I will find a third person for us. No problem. Or it could
whatever
be
you
just
think.
2 of us. We'll figure it out.
Coffee shop. Same.
Yeah.
Okay. I know how to find it.
Okay, but this video, by the way, is probably gonna be up already after that stream, so you guys will be confused. Anyway,
Okay.
look for that stream recording on the channel somewhere. Okay, Bill. So tell me, how you
But yeah,
doing?
I'm doing okay. It was actually we had a very quick run this time. This was the fastest drive I've ever made out of. This is my 6th time. So we got here nicely early, got through the border relatively quickly. No vehicles broke down, no
Amazing.
accidents, no complications. So we really we made good time.
The smoothest one, as I heard.
It's for me definitely.
And what was the maximum speed then, since you were driving so fast?
Well, actually, I would say we didn't drive as fast as we've driven on some of the others. Really, no, they kept. They started to get an awful lot of speeding fines, which the organization has to pay. So the organizers said we need to slow it down a little bit. So it wasn't quite as.
But
high
it's
speed.
interesting how they get in those fees, because usually it is automatically detected by the plates, and plates on this one are European. So maybe they're getting it in Europe. Ah, exactly.
Yeah, in the European, not in Ukraine. Not in Ukraine.
yeah.
I mean, in Ukraine, it's like a free for all. Nobody worries about that.
Yeah, you can
But,
drive 200 kilometers per hour, right?
And a lot of the roads in Poland, I mean, the speed limits are already pretty high. It's up to 130, the posted speed limits. So if you're doing 140, 145, it's not even really speeding, but you're moving pretty good with these kind of cars.
Yeah.
So they don't need to exceed the speed limit so much in Poland. Other places, a little more. Latvia, Lithuania.
I never thought of that, by the way. It's the first time someone bring up this topic. It's really cool that you mentioned it. Because, yeah, indeed, so many trucks are driving pretty fast, and faster than it is allowed, right? So there should be some fees. And, so was it the limit this time? For you? Like they said, guys, don't exceed 120 or 130.
Well, you know what it
or
is, as far as the speed, for the most part, we were in 5 different groups. It's never individual vehicles. We're always moving in a group. And it's the group leader is determining the pace, because you're trying to stay all together in a convoy. So that's the person who's setting the speed.
Okay.
But definitely the group leader that I was following on this one, they were keeping the speed back compared to earlier ones. The very first one I did last year, August, I mean, these guys were really flying. I couldn't believe. I mean, my co-driver, you remember him, the guy from Canada. I'm trying to remember the name.
Robert Thompson.
Yes,
Robert.
Robert Thompson, exactly. He was freaked out when he first realized how fast they started to drive. Manual pickup truck doing 170, 180. So we didn't do any speeds like that on this run, but we still made excellent time, just good for other reasons. So
That's great.
it went well.
I'm happy
It went well.
to hear that it went well, and I don't know. I'll have a lot more questions for you tomorrow, and rollers will have it on the stream. I mean,
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot going on in the world that I would be very happy to discuss with
yeah.
you. Even coming here on the convoy for 2 days, I didn't get to see the news. So last night, for the first time, I'm checking in, and it's just, it's amazing. 48 hours off the news cycle, and things are happening. So
yeah.
all the time.
There was an exchange of 205 Ukrainian and Russian prisoners of war. So 205 Ukrainian defenders came back home.
Great.
I'm really happy for them.
That's great to hear.
There was great news, and these days it's the best news, basically. We don't have better news than that, or do we? I don't know. We Ukrainians don't, probably. Maybe the world has better news than that.
I don't want to oversell, this is the beginning of a positive trend, but I see and hear more positive indications coming from the U.S. side. I mean, I've been extraordinarily frustrated with some of the political leadership, and I still am. But it seems that since finally signing a deal, Trump team is opening up a little more.
Yeah.
Some more aid starts to flow now. I'm not sure exactly how it's being paid for, but it's not nearly as bad as it was a month ago with this bloody White House meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's improved since then, thank God, because it couldn't get much worse.
Yeah, you're right. And it is still not flowing, but there's definitely a great signal that, the new aid is not flowing, but how do you call that? Department, US? We call it Держдеп США.
Defense Department?
Not Defense Department. We call it like the State Department.
State Department, okay.
Is basically approving some future possible, as they say, contracts for some
Yeah.
weapon for Ukraine.
Yeah.
First for 50 billion, million,
Yeah,
not
it's-
billion.
it's-
But then for 311
Yes,
million.
I saw those too. Yeah.
For F-16 training, parts, maintenance.
I saw
It's
a
pretty
picture.
cool.
I don't know if it was AI generated. I'm not sure what to believe sometimes these days, but there was a picture of a Ukrainian cargo jet in the U.S. Loading up F-16,
Yeah.
parts, but
But I-
basically, decommissioned F-16s and loading them up to fly them back, which hasn't been mentioned. Maybe was that part of some earlier thing
I
agreed
think
under
it's from
Biden?
Biden's packages.
But the fact that that's going forward and happening is, I think, a very positive.
It's positive,
signal.
yeah. I think Trump is just coming to inevitable conclusion that he will, even if he doesn't want to, he will have to support Ukraine, keep supporting Ukraine militarily, because with doing any business with Russia, whatever he says, whatever that man will say whatever, but the thing that he really thinks. So whatever we hear from him. He might already be, not that friendly with his dear friend Putin, and
Well, I tell you, I give a lot of credit to your president Zelensky. I mean, I think they really tried to pummel him into some stupid deal, and that
Yeah.
was why this White House blow-up took place, because he told them basically F off behind the scenes. And now, when they finally had to drop all these stupid terms and sign something that was reasonable, I think you're very lucky to have such kind of leadership. I can only
Yeah.
wish that we had leadership more like that.
yeah,
But,
I totally agree. Zelensky is not given in and really following Ukrainian constitution, the will of people, and really right now not giving up any of our interests. I mean, yes, of course, he is given into some demands of American administration, and but when he said, I really liked when he said, negotiating with terrorists is already a big compromise, so we're actually going to some compromises. Yes, that's what we don't like to see, we Ukrainians, that we need to negotiate with terrorists. So this is already a big compromise, and I definitely like what he does right now, and how he is not selling Ukraine to anyone, to either U.S. or and Russian propaganda can say whatever they want. What they're doing is not selling, definitely.
I mean, I read a report, and of course, who really knows for sure, but it sounds plausible, and you would hope that it's true, that when Putin heard that the U.S. signed this minerals deal with Ukrainians, he had a hissy fit. He was very upset. It would be nice if it was true.
It would be definitely nice if it was true, but no one really knows
No one really knows.
what happens there.
Somebody claims to inside reporting.
Yeah.
I don't believe it either.
Yeah, and there are so many Aristoviches there. Do you know who Aristovich is? This is a guy. He's a traitor of Ukraine. He was a speaker for presidential office in the beginning of the full-scale invasion, and he gathered a huge audience. He was talking with a Russian oppositioner, Mark Fagin, and they were making a record streams. Like, they had 400,000 simultaneous viewers on their streams. So all 500,000 people. I think they set the record on YouTube.
Were they mostly Vodniks?
The problem is, he fooled a lot of Ukrainians,
Really?
and a lot of Ukrainians still listen to him. And he was pushing. First, he was very pro-Ukrainian, but he's a con man. He's a person who's making up.
There's a lot of them running around these days.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes.
He's a person who is making up things like Trump. Whatever pops up in his head, he says he was serving in the Ukrainian army, making the battle how do you call that? Raids into the enemy territory. He's also a pilot. He's a genius psychologist. He's full of shit.
Where is he now?
In the United States.
Okay.
Fleed Ukraine and spreading Russian propaganda now. Glorifying Putin. Can you imagine? And unfortunately, he is still influencing some Ukrainians. I went to a barber shop, and it's not a fancy one where they have those lumberjack, how do you call them, shirts, and all that shit. No, not like that. Two women in their 50s are working there, and I just go to one of them, and they were watching Arestovich on the television. And right there, when I was sitting there, I asked them, "Why do you listen to him?" And right when I asked that, he said. And he's speaking Russian, of course. And he said, "You know what? Those Ukrainians are monkeys. Putin is really wise in this situation." He called Ukrainians monkeys, and they keep listening to that fucker Arestovich. Can you imagine? A lot of Ukrainians keep listening to him. So it's stupid. And I witnessed that, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why do you listen to him? Do you agree with him?" She says, "No." Then why do you listen to him? And she has a more Vatnik-ish colleague of her who is setting the Arestovich on the TV. So I don't think the woman who's given me haircut really supports him and believes him maybe. But still, listening to him again and again washes a part of your brain.
Influence. Yeah.
So that is unfortunate, really unfortunate.
Yes.
I've lost my other thoughts when I started speaking of Arestovich. It's outrageous how but by the way, Zelensky's office and Ukrainian state sanctioned him last week. This man is under sanctions now.
Good.
And they keep listening to him.
Persona non grata.
Yeah, so he's a traitor. He's a traitor of Ukraine. Who calls Ukrainian monkeys and Ukrainian monkey state, and how can Ukrainians how can they believe such man? I just don't understand some Ukrainians, some Ukrainians who, I think we have such people in every country, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. So
we have somebody called Marjorie Trader Green back in the U.S. who falls into this kind of category.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Personification of stupidity.
Yeah, she is. I know that. So, maybe we need to finish this one. It's been 46 minutes.
Gotcha. Well, we're gonna have time tomorrow. In fact, I'll make a little list of things we want to cover in the discussion, and hopefully it'll be good, and your viewers will.
It's definitely gonna be good. I'm thinking of maybe inviting some Ukrainian also to the stream besides for Olenka.
It's your show.
Because she's super busy, and I think you would like to meet more Ukrainians, right?
Why not?
Did you meet Lila Trohimets?
Yes.
You met her here?
Yeah. At the Free Azov.
Oh, Free Azov. Yeah. So maybe I invite her. Okay. What do you think?
You don't mind? It's your show. I don't mind.
Okay. I can, but will she have time for that? I'm not sure. Okay, guys, we need to finish. All the rollers out there, Bill knows you, and Bill knows what we say in the end, right? Live long, prosper, and
donate.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Slava Ukraini.
Take care.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like this video, leave a comment under it for Yuri and our volunteer friends, and please also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Check the previous part here. In this one we reviewed the first part of the trucks, and I also talked to soldiers there from Kharkiv. If you missed that one, I think you gotta go and watch it because it was pretty awesome. And you can also support my work on the base, or if this one doesn't work for you, Donatello and Patreon are in the description of this video. Thank you very much for everything that you do, guys. I'm working on starting the new NAFO truck campaign, working on the patches right now. So by the end of this month, I'm hoping to start it, and we're gonna have another goal. Thank you for all that you do. Once again, live long, prosper, and donate. Slava Ukraini!